God. Next up we have Andrew. He is always doing homework, and it really inspires me because I never did mine. Please come up to the stage.
Woo! Andrew! Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, Sabrina. I'm so prepared. I brought a fan up here because it's hot. Global warming's real. I didn't believe it until like today. Just do that. Oh, sorry. It's next level. Darian walked out because he knows I'm about to call him out. There is a crime called aggravated littering. It's a Class A misdemeanor. And I was like, how do you aggravatedly litter? And I looked up case law on it. I'm a lawyer, by the way. Not really. I'm a law student. Michael's a lawyer here, so he's going to call me out, I know. It's like when you litter angrily. So if I would have been like, yeah! Aggravated littering. Those are also my notes, so this is going to go well. I'm sorry. I'm off my game, y'all. I found out today there is a limit to how many suicide, depression jokes you can make at law school, because my dean told me so. Because she called me in the office to talk about my suicidal tendencies. And I was like, Dean, look at me. I'm so happy. There's no way. And she's like, Andrew, the people that smile the most are often the loneliest. And I was like, well, anything I say now is just going to sound offensive. Because I don't make me, it's someone hey, how are you doing today? I'm like, I'm living the dream, brother. Which is white guy code for I want to die. My morning routine is I wake up and yell, fuck! And then go about my day. I'm barely making it. There's a lot going on. I usually don't get political because I don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about politics. But the Democratic debates are going on. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the one person, group of people who actually care who gets elected to be president. Secret Service members. Because it doesn't matter where on the okay, so first of all, let's do a journey, okay? So you're in high school and you're just super aggravated and really mean all the time. And then the army finds you and they're like, you want to go kill people overseas? And you're like, yeah! And you go do two tours overseas, so you're in Iraq and Afghanistan or Korea and Vietnam, depending on what timeline we're in. And then you come back and you go to Quantico for 5 years and you learn the finger point. And then, you get told, a couple years ago, hey, you're going to go to the White House and you're going to work for this young up-and-comer named Barack Hussein Obama. And you're like, yes, we can. Hope, believe. And you're so happy. And then fast forward to a couple years ago, I don't care where you fall. You're telling me I have to lay my life down for either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump? That seems like a zero-sum game. But I do like to imagine what that first night was like. So you're cuddling up in your little bunk bed, and I don't know if they happen to sleep. Does anyone know if they have to sleep in the White House, right? Do they even sleep? Do we just have a meth? Okay. So you're just waiting, and you get that text from Don at 2 a.m. that's just you up? You're like, yeah, what's up, man? He goes, we're going on a beer run. You're like, oh, shit, okay. So you get the car, get in. Don Jr.'s already in the back, just railing lines, ready to go. Don pops in, he's like, all right, I can't do impressions, so I'm just going to do two different, looking faces. He's like, all right, let's go to the bodega. I want 440s, case of Natty, case of Mick, because Don Jr.'s watching his calories, and a couple packs of heaters. And you're like, that's so much. So you can go to a strip club, VIP room. Son, you want a lap dance? No, Mr. President, no work while play. And he goes, get out of here. The people are paying for this lap dance. This is the greatest ass China. If I could do impressions, this would be a lot funnier. I'm sorry, that was bad. Let's see here. Oh, I found out, so I go to court occasionally, obviously. And I found out today there was a kid who violated his parole because he was found throwing telephone telephone wires, how they hang, like so?
Yeah.
When you get shoes and throw them up there, that's where you can buy drugs from. But I didn't know that, so that's how I've been doing my entire life, is just wandering under places, looking, ready to buy drugs. Because that's the coolest place to stand, is because I sit and look, how'd they get up there? Who did that? I was wondering how they always got caught. Also, I think the black market is Chuck E. Cheese. You just need to offer them enough tickets. So, 100,000 tickets for a gun. Maybe 200,000 for a nuke. I don't know the exchange rate. All right, thank you very much. I've been Andrew McNicholas.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
What? I'm just gonna leave that up there. And
Andrew McNicholas, everybody! That guy votes. And thank you for the legal advice when I was not drunk driving.